We're here in Trafalgar Square for the junket for Star Wars Skeleton Crew. We're going to be talking to the cast and crew as they come down the line, and we'll be bringing on you all the interviews here exclusively on Jedi News. We've grown up with you on screen and seeing you.
You've grown up with me?
Absolutely. I'm 53.
Okay.
So yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. And seeing you now in Star Wars, you grew up with Star Wars in the same way that we all did.
I was the perfect age for it.
Same.
In 1977.
So,
changed everything.
So now, being part of, talk to me about being part of Star Wars now and what that means to you.
Well, honestly, it was oddly familiar to me. The whole stepping in didn't feel like a leap of any kind of imagination. It was right there, and I got it. And it felt like we joked about 45 years of preparation.
Yeah.
You know, and what I really enjoyed more than anything was so much of it being in camera.
Right.
They didn't rely on an awful lot of CGI on this one, so it was playing with the puppets, playing with the animatronics in an LED world. It was very easy to believe and step into. And then it was obviously, as you're kind of inferring, it was connected to me as a child.
Yes.
It was connected to my childhood. Yeah.
And seeing action figures now of yourself from the show.
Ludicrous.
Mad. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to more.
Thank you.
Star Wars has got such a rich history, and now you're part of that history. How does that feel?
Amazing. It's pretty surreal. My dad and I have always been fans. It's something we always watch together. So almost like passing down this legacy is the biggest honor. And it's really, really a dream.
Yeah, it's been really magical. I also, my dad introduced me to Star Wars, and I've loved watching them with my brothers as well. And I've been watching it since I was really young. And you know, knowing that like my dad's always cheering me on because he got to see it in theaters when it was like super magical, and I'm kind of reliving that magic right now. So it's really amazing.
I know my dad was just excited to be on set as I was, like with all the props.
So, your character, one of you is a little bit bossier than the other. How did that come across on screen, and how did that dynamic work amongst the four of you?
I think it was amazing because I feel like we all balanced each other out. Like we were each a puzzle piece, and I feel like we worked really well as a team.
Very much so.
Yeah, we kind of like bounced off each other and like days and like helped support each other. When we get to like the 9-hour mark, you know.
Oh yeah, we could get really tired, but I feel like there's always one of us that's energetic that brings everybody up.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to more adventures.
Thank you so much.
Stay warm.
How was the progression from the Marvel universe to the Star Wars universe?
It was very different actually, because when we were doing Spider-Man, you know, you're working with a pre-established characters.
Yeah.
That takes place kind of in the real or normal world. Kind of.
Yeah, but this was all original characters in a universe that we love. So it was actually like a very different creative experience.
And coming to Star Wars, was that something that was on your checklist? Something that you wanted to come to, or?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, I mean, like the checklist that you never would truly think could happen.
Yeah.
Of course. And talking to John on the set and actually pitching the idea, how did that come about?
It was between takes. Favreau had an iPad with dailies for The Mandalorian that he was showing me. And I was like, hey, have you heard about the thing that I'm developing over at Lucasfilm? And he was like, oh, that sounds fun. Would you be interested in me being a producer? And I was like, yes, Jon Favreau.
Sounds good.
How is it becoming part of Star Wars history?
Oh, it's so crazy. I still haven't processed it fully. And I'm just so excited for it. To everybody to see what's happened and what we've done.
Yeah, it's crazy that we're fitting in as a part of the big puzzle that is the Star Wars galaxy. We're a piece of it fitting right in there, and it's an honor carrying on this legacy. It was a lot of pressure being the ones carrying on this legacy for the next generation to get introduced to Star Wars, but no, it was crazy.
It's so amazing to see all your energy and your camaraderie and the way that the four of you, you know, I saw you arrive and you're all hugging each other. It's so nice.
No, the chemistry that you may see in the show is very real.
And it was very helpful because we all got to kind of like do activities before the show, and it was honestly amazing. Like we got to do golfing, we got to bowling.
We watched E.T.
and
Goonies.
Goonies, yeah, which are all classic movies, and we all love them. And yeah, it was really great being able to. And I'm so happy that they let us do it because I think it really truly did help. Because I feel like with most productions, you kind of just get on the set with people. So the fact that they actually gave us time to know each other was really special.
And this was 2 years ago, so we've gotten a lot closer since then. And I feel like the whole journey that we go through in the show is so raw and real because that's what we're going on the adventure with our characters on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how was it for you, particularly? Obviously, you can just get dressed, come on the set. It's a little bit more hard work for you.
Well, this kid's still going to do makeup.
I had to do makeup. You know, it was a lot of fun, but not as much.
I had a camera rig, which was like basically a helmet and a bar and 2 cameras right here that would record my facial expressions.
Right.
And that was kind of weird. I would sometimes, bang this kid in the head. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I would sometimes hit him in the head. Maybe purposely, maybe not purposely.
What?
I didn't say anything. Anyway.
Are you having a good time doing all this press stuff? I mean,
Definitely.
yeah?
Definitely.
Is it weird or?
It's a little bit weird. I've done like press before and stuff, but like for this large of a scale is really exciting.
And you're looking forward to Disneyland and the premiere?
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
Is that exciting?
It's so exciting. We actually went to Disneyland together at the undershoot when we wrapped.
Right.
We went to Galaxy's Edge. It was so fun.
So we're going again 2 years later. Plus, it's the premiere for our new Star Wars show.
Yeah.
Which doesn't get much better. So what do you want people to take away from this? We love it. How do you want people to feel after they've seen this show?
Friendship makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the
Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm sorry.
No, there's so many takeaways from Skeleton Crew, and that's what I love. And it's a coming of age story. It's thrilling. It's dangerous. There's pirates involved.
Brilliant. Well, thank you both so much, and we look forward to seeing you on screen.
Thank you.
So that's a wrap on the first part of our coverage of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. We've just spoken to the cast and crew of the series. They've got such amazing energy, and I can't wait for you all to see the series on December the 3rd in North America and December the 4th in the UK and Europe.